Hi everybody, my name is Ryder. This is Rolling with Ryder YouTube channel. We're out here doing a little bit of fishing in Palos, California. I am currently with my beautiful camera woman and wife, Megan. Say hello, Megan.
Hello.
She's here. Yay. So we just came across this canal out here. Palos is full of canals. It's all over because there's a lot of beautiful farmland out here. And these canals are full of striper and catfish and carp, which is what we're kind of going after now. We've been out here for a few hours right now, and we originally started out looking for catfish, but I think that mainly what we're going to come across out here is carp at the moment, because that's what we've been seeing. Now, I will preface this by saying that I am not by any means a Jeremy Wade. I am an amateur as much as an amateur can be when it comes to fishing. But we're going to see how things go. We're going to see if we catch anything, and worst comes to worst, it's pizza tonight. We'll see. But yeah, if you like the video, stick around. We're gonna start doing some more stuff, a lot more kind of outdoor content. That's what I think we'll be doing. We'll eventually get to doing some hunting at some point, some camping. But for right now, we'll be doing fishing videos and such things. But let's see how it goes. I'm gonna try not to hook my wife right here. I already hooked her once. I don't need to hook her again. There's a beautiful area out here too, Palos, which is a small town here in California, just a little ways a little ways east of Los Banos, and a little ways west of Chowchilla. It's a nice town. I'll be honest, I've never actually been to the town itself, but I have lived most of my life around the town out here in the farming community and everything. It's a beautiful area. Sorry, I got distracted. I thought I saw something. But these canals are just absolutely teeming with fishing. When you drive out into the Palos region, you will see guys sitting out on buckets. I do not have a bucket at the moment. I kind of wish I did because I'm kind of getting tired of standing, but whatever. But you will see them out here. And guys will catch catfish, especially. Palos is really famous for its catfish, at least in my experience and everything. But I wouldn't mind catching a carp. Carp, I know, is kind of well, it's an invasive species, and people don't like it. But I personally do. I say I kind of like carp, but the truth of the matter is I've never really eaten enough of it to really have much of a feeling on it. Now here's the thing, though. I am challenging myself to catch some carp because my dad, who is a bit of an outdoorsman himself, told me a story about his uncle, my great uncle, his uncle Timmy, who was... The only way I can describe him is if the Marlboro Man lived in the backwoods. He was a true outdoorsman, lived by it, that was his existence. Now, from what my dad told me is that his uncle had a way of cooking carp that made it just taste fantastic. Now, how he did it, I do not know. That's what we're trying to figure out. It's been so long since any of us in my family or anything have even attempted to eat carp or really... honestly, make fishing such a normal habit that we honestly have forgotten a lot of the old recipes. So that is something I'm going to be challenging myself to as I do a bit more of this outdoorsman stuff. As you can see, what I'm good at catching is a salad. That's not good. But eventually, that is a challenge I'm going to do on this channel, is I'm going to find a way to properly cook carp, because if you're telling me that I can catch an invasive species that there's no, real bag limit for, and they're plentiful out in this region, and if I can find a good way to cook them, well, I mean, how can you not do that? You know what I mean? Now, what I'm doing is I've just got a hook and a bobber. Like I said, amateur as amateur can become, okay? And that's not what you really use to catch carp. I'm aware of this. I see some other guys that usually use like a breading or some such like that, but unfortunately we didn't come out here with a plan to catch carp. We came out here with a plan to catch some other kind of fish, but unfortunately that's the only thing we've been coming across. So we shall see how that goes at the moment. But it's enjoyable, It's a nice, cool morning. I'm really liking it. This is why I like fishing. I like coming out. And I think there's something neat about being able to just go outdoors and catch your own food, and that's kind of what's attracted me to it a lot, especially as things are starting to get more expensive in life. I mean, going to the grocery store gives me an anxiety. It gives me anxiety and a panic attack, because I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, how am I supposed to feed my family like this? But that's what I like. It's what I like about outdoorsman stuff. It's what I like about fishing, and I want to get more into hunting and such because it's like, I feel like that's a good way to feed your family. I feel like it's healthy. It can be healthy if you do it properly and not caught on a damn bush and you're about to see why it's not good for you because I'm about to get pissed off about it. Yeah. Damn you. I swear if I follow this canal, this is just going to be a blooper reel of just what not to do while fishing. I promise you. Oh, good Lord, don't do me now. Oh, come on now. Oh, I'm going to get down. There we go. Sit there if you want and say, hey, this guy's an idiot. That's fine by me. You're not wrong. Got this thing. Oh. I'm out of shape, okay? I'm not gonna bullshit y'all. I'm a little out of shape. I'm a little out of shape, which is also why I'm doing this, because it's like I want to get healthier. I want to do stuff like this more often. And you know, I'm at that point where I'm like, I'm young, but I don't feel young. I feel like I'm going on 45, and I sure as hell ain't close enough to say that yet. But I feel like I'm getting there, you know? And you know, even if I don't catch anything, I'd honestly be very happy. I'm out here with my wife, the beautiful camera woman, who refuses to be on camera. I'll get her on here one day. You give me time, I'll get her. Oh, you shake your head now, but you know, this is fun, and you know it. But it's relaxing, you know? And you're probably thinking, oh my God, will this guy just shut up and fish? And I'm trying my best, but I like talking. And I like talking my way through it, too. Because it's nice. Maybe that's scaring off the fish, but at least I'm out here enjoying it. You know what I mean? And you're probably thinking, like, are there really fish out in these like farming canals? There are, absolutely there are. We have been out here because we know this because they've been teasing us for the last 2 hours that we've been out here. They're teasing us, and that's what's been going on this whole time. Here, go ahead and show them what the whole area looks like too. Do a full spin, because this is a lot of people don't realize, but this is what California looks like. This is most of California, is that it's nothing short of just farming all over. And we grow such a wide variety of crops out here, I think it's amazing, you know. There's everything from alfalfa, onions. Right across from us is a cantaloupe field, and I mean, it's beautiful. There's tomatoes, and of course you get your orchards and stuff. But here in Palos, this is primarily where you get your row crops, and growing up, there was a lot of cotton fields out here. There still are a lot of cotton fields out here, too. And a lot of people don't realize that, yeah, this is what you come across here in California. This is what a good portion of it looks like. And I think it's a part of California that people don't get to see as much, which is unfortunate, because there's a lot of hardworking people out here. There's a lot of culture and community that you get to have out here in this part of California. It's not all everything on the coast. But don't get me wrong, the California coast is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I don't go out there as much as I should, but if I get more into this fishing, I'm going out there because I'm catching myself some crabs off San Francisco Bay. There's people out there doing that, and I want to catch myself some crabs. Not those kinds of crabs, get your mind out of the gutter. But, like I said, this is what most of California looks like in reality. And it's a very beautiful region. It's a region full of very hardworking people, and this is how you end up with cowboys out in California like me. And it's fantastic. It's fun. I like it. And like I said, we've been out here for a few hours already. We got out here. We woke up a little late today, but we got out here. And we've been fishing, and they have, like I said, been teasing us. We were actually sitting out here, and before we started doing the videos, I had a carp. It had to be a carp, because that's what it looked like. Like I said, amateur, but I do like learning about animals. I like watching videos on them, so I got an okay at identifying them. And it had to be a carp, because it was right along a drainage, like a little pipe, whatever you want to call it, and it was sitting there, and it came up to the surface. He came up to the surface. I dropped the hook in front of him with bait and everything on, and he just went, nah, and disappeared. He didn't even disappear. He went off a foot to the side, and I just sat there, and I was like, boy, if I had a gun. And you know what? I almost jumped in there for a second. I got a pocket knife on me, but I mean, truth be told, I swim like a rock, and that probably, I mean, that would have been entertaining. My wife wouldn't have jumped in to help me. She would have pulled out the phone, and it would have been a much more entertaining video. You guys saw me doing this with the bush. I almost fell in. She didn't jump up to help. She was sitting there snickering. I know it. But it's fun, you know? We're out here, we're having fun. And like I said, even if we don't catch anything today, something we're going to do with these videos is I do a lot of cooking too. I'm a bit of an at-home chef. I'm a little less of an amateur when it comes to that. So even if we don't catch anything out here today, what we're going to do is we're going to do a video, probably of me cooking something, which we'll tack onto this later, evidently. Who knows? I might go to the store, I might buy a fish, because I mean, if you can't catch them, you may as well buy them, which I know goes against the whole idea of me coming out here in the first place. And my wife is shaking her head at me saying, "Don't you dare, that's stupid." And I go, "I know, don't be mean to me." No, but catching something outdoors is a lot better than buying it at the store to begin with. And admittedly, if I can, I will avoid that for the most part. I will absolutely try to avoid that, because doing this, motivating myself to not go to the store and buy stuff. That is how I convinced my wife to let me buy a fishing license. Because if I didn't, she'd say, "Well, what the hell are you getting a fishing license for? Just go fishing once a year." And I hate to say it, but she's unfortunately very good at arguing about that. So, I'm going to be doing this a bit more often, and we're going to see how it comes up. And of course, as we get better, what we're doing right now is we're working just with our phones and everything, and eventually we're going to get to a point where we try to use like better cameras and everything. 'Cause that's what I really like this. I like doing this. This is fun. I get to share something that I enjoy. I know I haven't stopped talking the whole frickin' time, but I feel awkward standing in front of a camera and not saying anything, because I am a showman at heart and I enjoy this. But like I said, eventually we're going to try to get some better camera equipment and get like those GoPros that sit on your chest and everything, and you can sit there and listen to my fat ass try to breathe as I cast out and bend down and take hooks off bushes and such. Damn it, I just heard another one. Oh, they're messing with me today. I hear them. I'm really in fast. We're going to walk down a little ways and see what we can get. And there may be other methods too that people are probably sitting there and they're saying, "Dude, you're casting out too often. You're not taking it slow enough to follow along." But that's okay, because this is the way I've always fished. I grew up fishing a little bit. There's been a few years since I did it. Well, I say that, but the truth of the matter is, last year I went fishing a little bit, didn't do it as often. I'm trying to get back into it this year. This year I'm trying to do it different, you know? Fun fact, a week after my wedding, me and my wife actually went fishing out here in Palos, because that's how we spend our honeymoon, you know? Fishing. It's fantastic. I heard something down here and I want to see if I can. Canals aren't super deep, okay? They're not super deep. There's a bit of vegetation here and there and whatnot. Sorry, I was looking at a frog. Now, like I said, these canals are not super deep, but right along here at the bank, they come up a bit, and that's usually where you'll find something. But the best part about it, you get a lot of mosquitoes out here, and that's what the fish will start to eat. Is the mosquitoes will be along the water early in the morning. The fish, you see them, they jump right up, and I mean, they jump out of the water. You heard that, right? Yeah, you heard that. I don't know where it's at though. He's somewhere along these lines. I'll get him. I may not get him today, but I'll get him eventually. Oh, please tell me you saw that. I know we didn't catch it on camera, but I know we saw it. I'll lock the car real quick. Right here. We're going to go a little way farther down. We just saw a huge splash, and we're going to see if we can... Oh, it's a carp. It's a carp. Oh, he's up along the wall. Come here, bub. Watch yourself. Some of these parts of the canals kind of give away a little bit, so you You gotta watch it. Just son. Shit. I cast too far and I got on the other side of the canal. Oh, that poor worm. Oh my god. I literally cast too far and it went all the way into like that field on the other side. Jesus, I don't want to lose my hat this way. It's a nice hat. Caught some algae. Surprised I didn't pull a crop out over there. Is that here? I don't know. So that's the other thing about Dos Palos and Los Banos too, is you get these big winds that come over the Pachecos Mountains. And I mean, it just gets windy out here. It gets windy. And I admit I'm a little nervous about losing my hat right now. Because I don't want to lose my hat. I got married in this hat. I don't want to lose it. But I kind of want that fishy too. Watch out, watch yourself. I don't want it to. Please don't fall. Please. If you do fall, get it on camera. He's out there. One of the reasons that we're doing these kind of videos too is I watch a lot of those shows like Meat Eater and Outdoor Boys, a lot of those outdoor shows, and I like them. I think they're absolutely fantastic. But I was thinking, like, it'd be nice to watch somebody who doesn't know what they're doing and kind of watch that journey. Because, like I said, I grew up around a lot of outdoorsmen. I grew up around a lot of it, and the thing is, I haven't got to do a lot of it myself. And I'd like to. And that's kind of what this whole channel is for, is getting to kind of come along with me and my wife and our little adventures and whatnot. And we're gonna try to do videos a little often. We'll see. Worm's still on there, poor little bastard. But if you're interested in watching these videos, if you're interested in watching some idiot cowboy just go on and ramble on about God knows what while he's out here trying to catch a fish, which Lord knows if he even will. I feel like I'm going to be eating pizza tonight for dinner, to be honest with y'all. But, yeah, stick around. It's fun, you know? And, I mean, I'm just having a great time personally. You know, I get to be out here, get to enjoy the weather and everything. And we'll see how things go. This is cool. It's been hot here in California the last couple of days. It's been like, it's getting up there in the hundreds. It's actually a cooler summer than what it was the last few years, and I like that. I like a cool summer. I'm too fat to enjoy the summer. I'm much more of a fall and winter kind of man. If I'm going to put all that time into eating to build up my fat reserves to keep warm in the winter, then I'm sure as hell going to enjoy it. But I'm enjoying the cool weather right now. It's been nice, and that's why we decided to kind of come out here. Do this. I got a little taste of that. What?
You go further.
What?
You go that way.
You go that way? You can talk to me like we're not on camera. It's perfectly okay. It's not like we're on a film studio or anything.
Because I can't see you over there.
Huh?
I can't see you.
Well, it's fine. You don't need to see it. What you need to see... I don't want people to see me failing. I want people to see me catching a fish.
Catch a fish over there, then they're not going to be able to see you.
Well, I'm letting the thing kind of drag along the side. I'm probably reeling it in a little too fast. That's okay.
Reel in slower.
I should go a little slower. You're probably not wrong.
Or leave it there for a little bit and just let it move with the water.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm getting used to it. Like I said, I haven't gone fishing in a while, so today's a bit of a test day to begin with, kind of get back into the creek, such as... I'm a little nervous to put it across, since last time I put it all the way in the dirt. Oh, I caught my hand. For anyone wondering, I'm in my mid-20s, and I move like I'm in my 40s. Don't ask me how. It's just the way things is. Like I said, I don't know if we'll catch anything today, but it's a good day. You know, it's nice, it's beautiful out here. So, about a week ago, I was going to go to this place called Sycamore Island, which is it's literally right across Fresno. It's part of the San Joaquin River. And the plan was to go catfishing over there. And unfortunately, I got sick that morning. And I was like, oh, to heck with it. I got other things to do today. I'm just going to sleep in and not go fish. Somebody posted on Facebook they caught a massive catfish over there that morning. And I'm a little peeved about it. Which is why I was like, all right, we're going fishing next weekend. Not in Sycamore, because we're not in the area at the time, but, we'll go over here to Palos. And I don't think there's something more annoying than that. When you're like, oh, I'm going to go here, but then, life happens, and you're like, well, I guess I'm not going to go there today. And then someone else goes, and they catch the fish that you were going to turn into fried fish with. If that ain't a kick in the gut, I don't know what is. Enjoying yourself, sweetie? She's shaking her head yes. She's absolutely enjoying herself. I love you too. Caught my man again. Oh, he just jumped again. See that? Did you see that?
I didn't see it. I heard it.
Heard it, yeah. Oh, man, where is he? Yeah, we're not really out here with the best bait, honestly. I can only think of like 2 other places to go right now, but one of them I'm not sure has water in it, and the other one's like a good half hour to an hour away. We're already kind of late into the morning. Yeah. What you thinking, Sparker?
I'm hungry.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
And again.
And right back on the line because I'm a jackass. It's okay, I'm actually going to drag it across. It's going to fall right in where he was.
Just leave it there for a second.
That's my problem. I'm not a patient man by any meaning of the word. I think the only thing I've ever done that has patience is build Lego sets. That's actually where I thought I was patient, because I would sit for like 5 to 8 hours at a time and build these like massive Legos sets.
Think something's Something tugging on it? Or is that just the water moving? I think it was going
It might be the
underneath
wind
the
too. The
water.
wind's really blowing right now to the water a lot. There is definitely something over there. 100%. There is something that's been jumping in and out of the water along right here. I just don't know if we're going to get him, because if he's feeding right there and we don't have like the proper bait, which we should have thought about this morning. We should have made ourselves some dough balls, which we absolutely could have, and we didn't. But again, we weren't coming out here for carp. We honestly didn't even know what was 100% in this canal. We just knew that there were fish in this canal because I've been out here before and I've seen fish jumping. We weren't 100% what we were coming out here for. Like I said, today's a test day anyways. I'd be really happy if we did catch something, but I'm okay if we don't, you know? I think that's something you have to take into mind when it comes to being in the outdoors and doing this kind of stuff, is if you don't catch something, you don't catch something. That's just the way it is, you know? And you can't let that discourage you. You have to let it just kind of, it just happens, you know? It happens, and you got to deal with it. I really hope this thing is catching audio, you know? It really would suck if it was just wind the whole time. I'm gonna reel back in.
It didn't get super windy until a few minutes ago.
Fair point. I'll sheriff this one out. You grow up on enough Smokey and the Bandit, and you start looking at cops a little different. Just saying. But what I was saying is, like I said, I'm not patient. I'd sit for hours and build Lego sets and stuff, and that was the only thing I could do, actually sit and be quiet. And I thought, when I did that, I was like, oh, I'm a patient person. No, turns out I was wrong. Oh, each time I hit the bank and went into the water.
Oh, there it is.
Right there. Oh, watch out. Yeah, there's a truck coming. There's a truck coming. Watch out. There's another one out there. It's either another one or it's the same one. Moving down. It's a carp. It's definitely a carp. Oh shit. Oh, that's why. We're hooked onto algae. That's why. What the fuck is that?
Is that a dead fish?
No, it's a fucking lure.
It's a lure?
I caught a lure. Okay. We ain't dead tonight, sweetie. Okay, come on. That's got to be a first at some point. Like, who catches a lure? Hang on a second. Now I was like, why is this so heavy? I was like, what am I hitting? I thought I saw something catch out there on the line, but I didn't know what it was. I really hope I don't hook myself right now. I really would find that unenjoyable. And then the YouTube's gonna get demonetized immediately. Which, I mean, I don't even think I'm monetized. I'm not even monetized at this point. What the hell am I talking about? But my point is, like, all y'all are gonna hear is just me swearing. And my wife's not gonna like this, but I'm keeping this lure.
Why don't you use it? Maybe it's better for catching this.
See, that's why I married you, because you immediately were like, well, what if you use it? And I'm like, yes, girl, yes. Well, the question is whether I can get this off of you. Damn, I swear to God, if I hook myself, I'm gonna be so pissed. Forgive me, Lord. I do not mean to say anything against you. Okay, we got it off. Just drop it down there. I'll pick it up. That's a surprise. That's... Can't catch no fish, catch a lure. There's got to be some kind of irony to that somewhere, you know? ketchup. Why do I keep
Stop doing that.
Excuse me, I have a strong arm, apparently.
I never did that when I was using it.
What'd you say?
I never did that when I was using it.
Yeah, see, I'm using my wife's rod right now. It's because you're not as strong as me. She just flipped me off. That's why I love her. Get messed up. Hang on. I gotta go look at this thing again.
Be patient.
Fudge me.
What?
Got all tangled. Heading over there on the ground and such as. I gotta try to fix this. Hang on.
You're tangled.
Ooh, I don't even know what I did.
What the fuck?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, stop. Stop.
Okay. Put the camera back on me for just a second. You can back up a little bit. We don't need a face shot. I think that's going to be the end of this video for the moment. Because I think this was the sign that says, listen, you caught a lure, go home with it. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what I did. But I think this is going to take a while to fix. So, we'll put a cooking video at the end of this. I'll go home and I'll cook something. I don't know what. We'll do something. I got enough cookbooks to figure something out. Probably. But, yeah, I think that's the end. Thank you, guys. This has been Rolling with Ryder. The carp outsmarted me today, but I'll get them. I'll come back out here and I will get them. And once I'm done with... Once the camera goes off, my wife's going to hit me for messing up this line on her pole. But y'all have a good one. Hey everybody, it's Ryder. I'm back. So last week was actually when we did the fishing video. It's been about a week since we were actually out there in Palos fishing. I promised I was going to do some kind of cooking video at the end because we didn't catch anything. And I think that's what we're going to try to do. If we go out and do stuff and we don't catch anything, we'll try to make up for it with a little bit of cooking. It's maybe not going to be something big like this because we have a tri-tip right here, which is what we're cooking today. But it's been about a week. Came into the weather a little bit. I'm all better now, so this is what we're doing today. So we're doing a tri-tip today because it's the 4th of July and I'm going to my in-laws' house, and I was like, well, I'm going to show off a little bit. And what we have it seasoned with is black pepper, sea salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and just a little bit of paprika. And I think it'll come out really good, but I will get back to y'all when we finally get to that point when we cut into it. All right. And there you have it. Little pink, but that is how we like it. Oh, that looks amazing.